5'7" guard from Toledo, Ohio, number 4, Kendall Carruthers.
I got you. Yeah, they said it's all on you. Yeah. I just told him take the wheel, I'm just walking in my purpose, on purpose. I got the faith, I know I'm working. But take my inner peace, I'm digging deep and really only scratching surface. It ain't perfected, but it's perfect. I just told him take the wheel, I'm just walking in my purpose, on purpose. I got the faith, I know I'm working. But take my inner peace, I'm digging deep and really only scratching surface. It ain't perfected, but it's perfect. I'm a man on a mission, I'm just walking with this purpose. Patience is a virtue, but success to me is urgent. Window of opportunity, and they trying to gun pull these curtains. I'm putting on the clinic and to show you that for certain. Don't you measure me by stats, won't be another statistic. All the way in them nosebleeds, hating me from a...
So today with us, we're honored to have a special guest, an elite student athlete. Here on Stool Talk, we walk in our purpose on purpose, and today's guest is doing that. Matter of fact, she's balling in purpose. She's a rising star and a hometown hero, entering her junior season as a standout guard for the University of Toledo, Lady Rockets. She's a dynamic talent with relentless work ethic. All her coaches rave about her hustle, her ability to score, and to even make the big shot, which we will talk about later. She has already made waves from year to year, and she's just getting started. Helen from Toledo, she's not only representing the city and her school on the court, but she's inspiring a new generation. A lot of the young players that I interview, they go to your games, they hype, they watching you on the court, and you allow them to see what can be possible. You're inspiring to them in their journey. So keep changing the narrative and breaking barriers. We're so proud of you and how you represent the Lady Rockets. Today we have with us the one, the only, Miss Kendall Carruthers. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you? Thank you for having me today.
Oh, yeah, no problem. How did this basketball journey get started for you? How old were you and when did you fall in love with it?
I officially started playing basketball in the 8th grade. My first sport was softball, but I eventually turned to basketball because my older sister played basketball. I didn't really like it at first, but the more I kept playing, it just became a lifestyle for me, became more fun, and I became good at it, I would say, yeah.
Yeah, what do you love about basketball?
I would probably say the competing part of it. I love to compete against people who are better than me. I love to work at it. It's just a fun game. It just brings me joy every time I start dribbling, shooting, no matter what. It's just a fun game.
Yeah, so I heard about you and your hard work ability, seeing the highlights and stuff, knowing that you was a special player, but the word was she puts in the work. She really gets it. What does hard work mean to you?
I feel like hard work means to me is early morning, late nights, working out when you don't feel like it. Not all the time you're gonna want to go to the gym, but I know you still have to be consistent and be dedicated to your sport if you want to be great at it.
Yeah, and what does Coach Cliff mean to you? Like he told me, you got to get her on, man. She gonna do special things, and just how you get it and how much of a great student athlete that you are. What has one thing he said to you that stuck with you still to this day?
I would probably say he told me to never give up. I know that's kind of cliche. Everybody says that, but when he said it, it really meant something to me. I mean, he means a lot to me. He's the first person who actually believed in me. He believed in me when I didn't even believe in myself. So I owe a lot of stuff to him. I owe give him a lot of credit because without him, I would not be the basketball player what I am. He's a very hard coach, but he's also a very loving one too. And without his hard work and toughness on me, I wouldn't be as a tough basketball player how I am right now.
Yeah. When did you see from that jump from middle school when you first started to going into high school? When did you start to see your game develop and you really started to really dig in and get it to where your game was taking off to now you're ahead of your peers and you're making waves?
I mean, I would probably say it was kind of late during my freshman year. During my freshman year, I kind of really didn't take basketball serious. I mean, I liked it, but I didn't know I was going to play college basketball for it. I just played it just because my older sister played it. It was fun. But I kind of started taking it serious my sophomore year, the beginning and towards the end. I really started taking it serious when I realized Coach Cliff told me I had the potential to actually play college basketball at the next level. So that's what really pushed me to, keep playing.
Yeah, and was D1 in your sights, or did you just say, I want to go to school? Did you really not think about it even when it came to your senior year? How was that and you picking and choosing the school?
I mean, I always wanted to become once I like knew about it more, like, about the different divisions, because like I said, I was a softball player at the beginning, so I didn't really know a lot about it. But once I knew like the Division 1, I wanted to be, I don't know, play with the best, compete with the best. And once I said I had the opportunity, I had a one offer during my senior year to go play at the University of St. Francis. I'm very grateful for the coaching staff over there who believed in me, and I entered the portal. Now I'm here at the University of Toledo. I'm just very grateful for the opportunity I had to play college basketball.
Yeah. And what would be your words of encouragement for the other seniors that's looking and this is going to be their time to pick and choose a school? What words of encouragement could you give them to help them make a good choice?
Yeah, I would probably say believe in your gut. I mean, you're going to hear a lot of people say, go there, go here, go to that school, but actually, like, believe in the coaches and the teammates that's over there. Like, you have to actually like feel it before you actually go there. Don't just pick a school because somebody said it. Actually feel it in your heart and your gut to actually go to that school, I would
Yeah.
say.
And you had an impressive season last year. You came up clutch in several big moments. How would you describe your season last year overall?
I would say it was a lot of ups and downs, but it was a very interesting, but I grew a lot. I grew a lot as a player, mentally and physically. I'm very thankful for the teammates, the older teammates I had, the coaches I had. They helped me grow on and off the court. I'm just very thankful for that. It was hard, but I'm ready for next year. I feel like I grew a lot, and I'm very thankful for that. My sophomore season.
Yeah. Are you left-handed?
Yes, I am, but I right-handed. So I'm
Wow.
like this. So yeah.
Wow. Do you catch a lot of people off guard because they trying to play you to your left, thinking that you right, and then you just beating them? And
Like, a lot of times when I be playing basketball, people they be like when they try to play with me 1v1, they're like, I'm gonna just send her left. I'm like that it doesn't matter. Like I'm going, like, honestly, it really doesn't matter. So yeah.
what was some of your biggest adjustments going from high school into college, playing on the level, both on and off the court?
I would say probably like like on the court, I would probably say strength wise. In high school, I was kind of like real, like if you look at the pictures, I was like really kind of skinny. But then my freshman year, I grew a lot of muscle and a lot of mass. And you want to compete with the bigger and better players, you have to get stronger and in the weight room wise. Then off the court, I would probably say balancing school and basketball, because in college there's a lot more classes and got to be stay more focused. The grades has to be good in order to play. So I'll probably say that for school wise. Yeah.
Yeah, and but you go to the hole though. I like that about you. You don't just shoot jump shots. You go in there with the bigs, you banging, you getting the and 1s and all that. So I love that. And you were known in high school for hitting a lot of big shots, and you brought the same confidence to the Lady Rockets. What's in your mindset in those high pressure moments as you about to take them shots?
I mean, I wouldn't say that there's not like a lot going in my mind. I feel like I played basketball so much, I'm kind of used to it. I would say, like you said, in high school, I was doing those shots. The same shot that I hit against Buffalo, I did that exact same shot in high school. Same size, same step back, probably like even like the same kind of time frame. So I would say I'm kind of like used to it a little bit. I mean, it's fun for me. I wouldn't say there's no pressure to shooting those shots. I think it as another shot, as you would shoot it in the first quarter. So yeah.
Yeah, we had your teammate on, Sammy, and how she helped coaches and all the young kids, and they next play they look up to her too as well. And she was on your time, and I mentioned to somebody like you're not only just a great offensive player, but you got a great mindset of the game, because it's like when she drives to the hole, you know where to go. So they hitting you, and y'all big too. They're hitting you perfect spots. You catching it and making the right plays. And then sometimes when the defense come, you dishing off like that. Where is that coming from? Is it film study? Have you always been aware of it like that?
I would probably say it's like an overall feel for the game. I mean, I feel like I definitely got better from like high school to college, like about passing, knowing where your players are going to be at. I feel that goes along with chemistry with your players and connection. I feel like I had a great connection with my team this year, knowing what players like to shoot and where they like to shoot at on the court. So I'll probably say it's a feel for the game. I mean, I watch a lot of basketball. I really do, because I enjoy it. But definitely, I would say film and like more like a feel for the game too.
Yeah, tell us something about Sammy. Have she taught you something? Has she gave you words of encouragement, helped you along this journey?
I mean, Sammy, like, she taught me actually a lot. Like, when I first got here, I never seen a player who played so hard. I mean, I played with some players who like worked hard, but when you see a player like Sammy, she's flying over the court. It doesn't like she even gets tired. She be jumping up the gym like she's dunking or something. Like, it's actually insane. I feel like I never played with a player who competes all the time, no matter how tired they are. how tired they are. So I feel like it taught me that, like, even when you're tired, you still got to keep going and still jump out the gym, whatever. Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah. Looking back from this last past season, is there any particular game or moment that stands out to you?
I would probably say like we got invited to the Cherokee game, but it's called like the Cherokee Invitational this year. I mean last year or whatever, and we won like the championship of it. I would say that game stuck out to me the most because I feel like we really came together as a team. Like everybody played a part in that championship, the Cherokee championship. It was just a fun game and a great environment to play in. I would say, yeah,
Yeah. What sticks out? Your jersey number 4?
yeah.
What sticks out with number 4? Is it a particular reason you rock number 4, or what's the behind the number?
Honestly, my favorite number is 2, but I like number 4 too. Like if I had like second choice, to be number 4. But I love players like Skylar Diggins. She wore number 4, so that's another reason why I wore number 4. I mean, it's just a great number to me. I like it. Number 4, Skylar Diggins, just a
Yeah.
player. So yeah.
So you be throwing up the foes, huh? Right. Who else besides Skylar Diggins who you pattern your game after? Because she left-handed too, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Yeah.
so. I'll probably say Enrique. Enrique. I feel like I feel like she reminds me a lot of my game because she's crafty with the ball. She likes to do step back threes. She likes to finish. She's definitely a stronger player than me, but she's very shifty. I would say I love her game. Of course, you got to go with Zaya Cook. I mean, I worked out with her like kind of like 4 months ago. We was at Toledo. She came and worked out with me. But I mean, it was fun working out with someone of that ability too.
Yeah.
I love. Oh, Kelsey Plum. That's probably one of my favorites. I feel like she's a small guard. She's strong. She's tough. She's really a dog for real. I feel like
Yeah.
my game remind me like a lot like hers. She can do all things. So yeah.
What part of your game do you feel like grew the most during last year?
I would definitely say my consistency. Like overall, like my percentages from freshman year to my sophomore year, like my percentages went way higher because I was more efficient. I took better shots. I wasn't just checking up threes and stuff, taking good shots. Yeah, I would say.
And who has been those players, whether it's teammates, whether it's former, current coaches, that's helped you take you under your wing and help you with this transition? Because I know, like you said, it was tough. It wasn't just easy. Who are the people who inputted and helped you?
Definitely like my whole family, like my siblings, my mom, my dad. They know I'm a hard worker. They know like the things that how I want to elevate myself in my game on and off the court as a person and stuff. And definitely, I'm gonna say it again, Clifton Hodges. He talked to me like he's like my dad or something. Like, that's how much I look up to as someone of that like person. He's a good person. Like he has a great connection with me and my family. That's why I'm so close with him. I'm so like high on him because he not just have a connection with me. He has a connection with like my family, my brothers, everybody. So definitely him.
What does family mean to you? You light up when you talk about your family. How does the support, and even with them being that you play in Toledo, that they're in the games, are you looking? Are you wondering like, okay, they got this game time?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they come to like every game cheering me on. I mean, my siblings are very important to me. I mean, my whole family is very important to me. Like you said, I lit up when I talk about my family because I love them so much, and that was like one of the reasons why I came back to play for Toledo because I want to be closer to my family. I mean, they always in the stands. I can hear my mom yelling up the stands. She be throwing up threes. Like it's a picture of her like doing this when I shot a 3. Like she's like my biggest fan, like my biggest supporter. So just seeing my siblings, I be hearing they be like on the like sitting in the stand. I hear them. If you don't shoot that 3, if you don't, she can't guard you. I hear them all the time. So I love it though. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. What's one thing you learned this past season that you didn't expect?
That's a good one.
Was it the matter of how you excel and how you were taking off? Because a lot of people were seeing you and you helped with a lot of victories. A lot of people seeing you in your game, so now they know they got to be aware of you for next year.
That's a good one. I'll probably say I didn't know like the impact I would have on like the whole Toledo fan base. Like there was like so many little girls coming up to me after the game, asking for autographs, asking me like about how they should work out. Like I didn't expect to have that impact on that many young girls, which really inspired me like to push harder and to work out a little bit way more and stuff like that. So I'll probably say have an impact on like young girls and the whole Toledo fan base, I would say.
And not just Toledo. So I'm from Toledo, but I live down in Atlanta. So the girls that I'm around here that I go and talk to with the FCA or even saying words of encouragement. I'm showing them you. I'm showing it. So you getting the feel down here too. They seeing you and me sharing you on my page as well. So that's definitely amazing.
That's definitely is. Yeah.
What does your summer training schedule look like? Is there any specific areas of your game that you're looking to really lock in on?
Yeah, I'm really locking in on to get like a better pull up game. I feel like last year I was a willing scorer at all three levels, but I wasn't dominant at all three levels. So I'll probably say I want to be more dominant in my pull up game, getting there quicker, rising up, and obviously getting more stronger each and every year. That's one of my goals, to get more stronger and bigger. So I would say that, and working hard. It's really not a difference from the season. People always say like off season. There's really no off season for me, because if you want to be great, there's really no off season. So I'm working out just as much as I would if I was in season. So yeah.
Yeah. Are you working with any trainers, any particular camps or any leagues that you in?
There's not really any leagues I am, but I do train with Coach Fleming at Maumee Valley. I train with him a couple times a week, and I love training with him. I mean, I train with myself, my siblings. Like, I mean, that's how I get better. I feel like we push each other to be better. So in that area, so yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Fleming. I'm telling you, yeah, he amazing too, because he really loved the players. He really loved what he do to impact. You was up there with BK, right?
Yeah, I was up there with BK.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, shout out to BK too. We just had her on as well. And it's like y'all go back and y'all still getting it in. But I was gonna say this, that's the secret weapon, because Coach Fleming, Coach Cliff, when he talked to his players and they see y'all, he gonna be like, look, they listen to what we was telling them and you see where they at. So it's like y'all are the recipe for what they're trying to do, especially even with Coach Cliff trying to get his program up and going. You know how they had a great finish to a season last year. They finished strong. And Coach Fleming, he didn't turn that program upside down. Like, he really got them doing, amazing things. So, it's amazing because they're seeing what hard works look like.
Does. Coach Cliff tells me that all the time. I would like work out with some of like the young girls on his team. He was like, "See, this is how you do it. She's listening." So he like play a joke like that, and they start listening though. I'm not even trying to play. They would though.
What's your personal goals you have for yourself heading into next season?
I'll probably say being the player of the year of the MAC. I mean, I have high standards for myself, higher goals for myself. I feel like everybody should have that type of mindset to always try to be the best, be the best of you, be the best version of yourself. So that's probably one of my goals. And of course, winning the championship of the MAC. That's how I want to do, to go to the NCAA tournament. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And that's what you got to do. Have the faith and the confidence in yourself. What does faith mean to you, and how do having faith in yourself and knowing that you can be great and amazing, what does that mean to you, and how do you impact that with your game?
I mean, faith means a lot to me. I mean, I wouldn't be where I'm at without God. I mean, you have to revolve your life around God, because He wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here without Him. So I always have faith in myself, believe in the work that I put in. I mean, if you don't put the work in, I feel like don't expect things that you didn't work for. That's what I always don't expect results for the work that you didn't do. So I know I always expected things that I put the work in. So, yeah.
Yeah. What type of leader would you say you are? Do you lead with your play or vocally?
I would probably say play, but this year I kind of want to be more of a vocal leader. I'm getting older. I'm a junior year, so I'm one of the upperclassmen. A lot of times, like when I was younger, I definitely led with my play and my work, but now I want to be more vocal and just do both more. Yeah.
Yeah. What's that go-to hype song before a game that you turning on to lock in?
Okay, so like I actually do like two. I do like different vibes, like different games. It really depends. Like some games, I'll probably do gospel. I'll probably listen to like Mary, Mary, Go Get It. Go listen to that, y'all.
Yeah.
Then right, like some days I probably listen to Lil Baby. Lil Baby's one of my favorite rappers. So anything by him, just turn up to him for real.
What is the hardest player that you faced last year? The hardest guard?
I don't know. Last year, no. But I know my freshman year, I played Diasia Fair. She went to the WNBA draft at Syracuse. That's probably like the one that she was cooking me like, and I was a freshman. She was just cooking, doing step backs. She was putting threes in my face. That was probably like the hardest player I ever had to guard. Like,
Wow. How do you decide which hairstyle you go? Because sometimes you got the braids, sometimes you got the curly fro, the wash and go, I think y'all call it. How do you know how you gonna come out, or how you gonna kill him for the game?
honestly, it really doesn't. I don't know. It really depends. Like, I love going with nice, simple, knotless box braids because it's light. But then when I take my box braids out and I have the curly fro, it's been like people always tell me when I have the curly fro that I always go off. That's what people say. They always. And once Kendall get the curly fro, it's over. And it's truly, I don't know. It's just something about it. Yeah.
Yeah. If you weren't playing basketball, what other sports would you be playing?
I would definitely be playing softball because that's the first sport I originally played. I played shortstop like
Yeah.
when I was in elementary. But
What's that go-to meal that you getting after a big win?
after a big win, I'd probably say any like Alfredo or pasta. I love pasta, so yeah.
Yeah. What's one word that describes you as a player?
Mm, electric, I would probably say
I love it. I love it. What do you want Toledo fans to know about you heading into next season?
that they're going to get a player who was better than they were last season, a player who's grown on and off the court, players who's ready to bring on another a championship back to Toledo.
Yeah. Pull up jumper or step back three?
Step back three.
Early morning workout or late night grind?
Early morning workout, yeah.
Home crowd energy or silence in the away crowd?
Home crowd, yeah.
Fast break assist or game winning shot?
Game winning shot.
Weights in the gym or skills on the court?
Skills on the court.
Film session or live scrimmage?
Live scrimmage.
Nikes or Adidas?
Nike. Checks over stripes. Yeah. Checks, Nike, yeah.
What's your favorite hoop shoe that you of all time?
I already know the Kyries, even though they kind of there's no more, but I love Nike Kyries, but they don't have them anymore. But
So do you like to wear the low top shoes or do you like a mid? What's that like? Because I'm seeing a lot of people switching to the lows.
like right now, I have all my shoes. Like I have like the Sabrinas and I have like a couple pair of Kobe's. And low key, I don't really like the Kobe's. They kind of like hurt my feet a little bit. But I'll probably say lows for sure. Probably though.
Post game interview or post game meal?
Post game meal, I'd be hungry.
Leading in scoring or leading in hustle stats?
Also stats as in like assists, steals, or like
Yeah.
scoring.
Buzzer beater, a buzzer beater win or a dominant blowout win?
Buzzer beater.
I need you to give words of encouragement to the young youth that's out here watching that follows your game.
I will say, don't ever give up. Even when people say that you're not good enough to play at the highest level, you probably are. Just keep working hard. Stay consistent. I feel like consistency is the most important thing. Even when you're tired, keep working.
Yeah. So, Kendall, we're spotlighting you for all your hard work on and off the court. Continue to be dominant. Continue to be that leader as you go into being the upper class. May God continue to give you the strength, the courage. You can do all things through Christ who gives you strength. Kendall, you have everything inside you that you need to be great. So continue to show that your great work ethic is paying off to be the great player, providing skills and allowing your family and the people around you to support you and to, give you all the light and all the things that you need to be that great player that you can be.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, we thank you. We're going to be spotlighting you. We're going to be sharing your interview, more interviews to come. We're going to be following you next year, and we're all rooting for you to be MAC Player of the Year and to y'all to get an attorney.
You already know. You got it.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the elite, Kendall Carruthers.
Thank you. Go Rockets.
Yeah, go Rockets.